Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. I think today I just want to do a standard, quote unquote, cursed DD20 mode run. Just because I kind of feel bad about not getting a victory in the last run where we were playing Blessed DD20. But I really do, I feel more comfortable playing cursed DD20 even with the higher difficulty of jammed enemies. At least I can choose my weapons, unlike playing Blessed mode. I'm really just not the biggest fan of Blessed mode. I think I prefer Cursed mode over the top of it. Really, I just have more fun, I think, playing Cursed mode. So I think I'm gonna play more Cursed mode as opposed to the Blessed mode. I like this right here with the key bullet can. We just got to get to him and kill him in time, and I think it is worth using a blank to do that. I didn't really have a good opportunity to get over there to kill him initially due to the pot shots and the enemies, but I really wanted to get that key bullet can. A free key on the first floor is very nice. It means that we might be able to open extra chests while also having enough keys in order to go down to the oubliette. And also just whenever you can kill him, killing that key bullet king, giving you an extra key is very nice. At least he wasn't jammed. You may have been able to get away if that was the case. But I also had the coolant I could have used to do a little bit more damage to him while he was in the process of disappearing. You know, using the coolant is actually a pretty good way of killing key bullet kins because it can kill them pretty quickly, in fact. It only takes a second or two of being electrified before they die. But yes, anyways, let me get my feet on the ground in this run here. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I like playing with having the ability to choose my own weapons. I think that Cursed DD20 mode is, I mean, let's be honest. Blessed Cursed DD20 mode is harder, but I think Cursed DD20 mode is the hardest method of playing the game that is most consistent in terms of your own skill and ability. I think that there's a lot of randomness in Blessed mode where if you get bad guns in bad situations, you can get yourself a little bit screwed. Now you can probably still make runs work, but you've got to be very cognizant of your room modifiers, of your thermal clips, and you've got to get a little bit lucky, I think, on your weapon selections. I don't know, it's hard to really verbalize my preference, but I like this mode. Okay. That was a lot of explosions very quickly, and luckily most of the enemies were killed pretty quickly. It's just a couple of ghosts were spawned, but the ghosts ended up dying from the grenades. It's kind of annoying that the ghosts are vulnerable to area of effect damage while they are spawning, but they're not vulnerable to bullets. The same thing like with the High Priest and the Cannon Balrog and a few other bosses that become invisible. They're immune to bullets, but they can still be shot at and damaged if you fire, oh shit. If you fire explosives at them. Use something like an airstrike potentially. This is a harder room because I can't see, and there's a lot of ghosts and pot shots. It was really nice on the last run though, having the immunity to poison. I think that's one reason why we were able to do as well as we did. We didn't, oh no, we did get to the dragon fight at least. We did the entirety of the forge, but ended up dying to the skull attack because I had literally no HP on that fight. Well, I guess not literally no HP, had literally 1 HP, which is effectively no HP. Not having a beam weapon and not having the ability to switch to a weapon that had a faster fire rate meant that I was basically dead. Had no ability to really block those fake skull bullets coming in at me. It's also nice knowing that if we get a gun drop from the boss fight, we're gonna be able to use it. It's not gonna be a wasted item drop, a wasted opportunity for us. I missed. So yeah, how is everyone doing today? Everyone doing good? Y'all playing Gungeon? I got hit by a lot of Gull's Revenge missiles on the last run too. It's weird, it feels like sometimes the explosion radius of those missiles is larger than you would expect. Sometimes I get hit by them, and I don't think I'm standing very close to them, but I must be standing close to them. And other times, I feel like I should get hit by the explosion, and I'm apparently far enough away. It's very interesting. I'm not entirely sure why that is. Maybe it's just a small thing due to the actual explosion radius of the missiles. Or maybe it's due to like the size and shape of the sprite. Water barrel was destroyed. Yep, so we're just gonna pop that now, I suppose. Should be careful though, we do not have the ability to put out a wick on a chest should we come across a chest now. But we do have an extra key on the floor, which means that we can buy a key from the shop. So if we do need to open a chest, we probably should. But I'm hoping that we'll just be able to get the coolant charge before the next chest room anyways. And we're already about halfway there. That looks like it's going to be a secret room. See, in a situation like this, you look at the blooper and you think, that's a pretty good weapon. I'm looking at the blooper and I'm actually thinking, that's not a bad purchase to make because the blooper actually does have a very specific advantage that I want to take advantage of. And that is that the red mages cannot absorb the blooper shots. You can shoot them even though they are shielded by their magic. So I'm looking at the blooper and I'm thinking that's a good purchase on this run, if only for dealing with red mages. You know, that's a decision, a strategy that we can't make in a blessed mode run. You know, we can't take a blooper and say to ourselves, hey, this is very useful for dealing with certain enemies in certain situations. We can plan out the future of our run right now. Where if we were playing in blessed mode, it would just be, well, we get what we get. Hopefully the weapon is good enough and hopefully we can use it well enough. I think I will buy one blank. Hedge my bets on the boss fight. Poison Pursuit, Dark was the Night. Poison Pursuit's a little bit annoying, but at least on this boss fight we do a lot of moving anyway, so it's not like, oh my god. It's not like we are losing out. At least it's not pot shots. Pot shots would be very annoying here. What is it? Dark was the Night and Poison Pursuit. Oh, that's the skull. I asked that question on the last run. I was like, what is that skull? I forgot what the skull is. Skull is Poison Pursuit. And luckily none of the enemies, nor the bosses themselves, were jammed. That's very handy. Yeah, Poison Pursuit on this boss fight, it's not that much of a concern because you usually spend your time moving around anyways. Certain modifiers in certain boss fights are just very nice to get. Oh, and you're poisoned! I forgot about that. Forgot that he would poison himself if I just walked him onto the pursuit trail. We get the ore gunny. The ore gunny is not a very good gun, but it is blue level, so we can gun much it in the future. And see, I'm already thinking about potential strategies and uses out of these weapons that we're getting. Even though I don't necessarily like them, they're not worthless. They are still worth something. I think I'm gonna junk these chests. See, I gotta make that decision. I gotta make that call, but I think I am gonna junk them just because they're not particularly amazing. One brown, one blue. I think I would like the chance of getting more junk early. I think I will buy the blooper. It's 65. It's very expensive. I think it is green level though. Oh, maybe it's blue level. Oh, but it's 65. That's a green level cost at this stage of the game. 65 means we actually can't buy it and the armor and the key. We could only buy the blooper. I'm gonna buy the armor and the key. I know I was saying that I do like the blooper. I like it for red mages. But then I started to think about it and I'm like, hey, why not just buy the HP and the key? We can open up a chest in the future and maybe have something better than the blooper. I mean, that's gonna be a little bit difficult. Blooper is really good, but it's a little bit risk reward, but I think I'd rather buy armor and a key than the blooper. Okay, even though it is a good weapon. Just a slight delay on that dodge roll cost me a little bit of damage there. It's a little bit unfortunate. A little bit my reaction time and a little bit like, I thought I had that dodge. Gungeon, I love you, but sometimes it feels like you like making me take damage on purpose. Get out of here with that. Careful. I don't get why sometimes you're immune to fire. Maybe it's because I was in the middle of the animation of flipping the table. That could be it. It's still weird. This is adrenaline rush. I'm making a lot of dodges that I shouldn't be making. There's no point. Just stand next to the pillar and use that as a little bit of cover. It's a little bit awkward. Makes it feel like I should be able to kill them a little bit faster thanks to everything moving faster and I'm firing faster, but they're still gonna be firing faster, their bullets are still gonna be coming in at me. I've still gotta be careful with what I'm doing. I like cursed mode, and I'm starting to come around a little bit on DD20. I'm starting to think that it's difficult, but it's not completely unfair because there are ways that you can plan out for bad things happening in the future. You can plan out your weapons, you can plan out your passives, your actives, your blanks, your usage. But it is still difficult. But maybe in the future I'll come around to Blessed Mode in the same way. I'll be like, hey, Blessed Mode actually is kind of nice. It is a fun, difficult way of playing, and it's not completely unfair. Maybe it's my current skill level. I need to get a little bit better before I can say that about Blessed Mode, but at least for now. I'm enjoying these cursed DD20 mode runs. Even though they're very long, they end up being like a couple of hours if I'm having a not overpowered run that I need to concentrate on. Oh, this is just trash. But it's good. It's good, I'm liking it. I'm liking them. It's not a guaranteed success at all. The run could go either way at any moment. You could also get screwed. I mean, you could hit a high stress situation and then you don't use a blank because you think you can get out of it. Instead you take damage and you end up just completely losing your run even though you've got like 50 HP or something like that. But it's growing on me. It's definitely growing on me. Thermal clips. I gotta start paying more attention. I think on the last run, I did take a lot of damage not paying attention, getting hit by Gull's revenge missiles that were coming down that I just basically completely ignored for no apparent reason. But there were also a few situations that were a little bit difficult, just straight up difficult. Getting weird rooms like zone control in a long hallway and you can't really kill any enemies because there's a Long Live the King somewhere. I mean, I kind of do want to go into that next room and shoot the walls looking for a secret room, but I'm just gonna not and say we did. There are also just a few, weird situations where rooms were just extremely difficult, like having Derringer on a very nasty room in the Forge ended up costing me the usage of a few blanks, not necessarily damage, because I did have the Full Metal Jacket item, but it's effectively HP at that point. Okay, watch out for Gull's revenge. A couple of times I got hit by a missile because I was thinking it was the Shockwave. Like, I saw the Shockwave icon appearing and I'm like, that's Shockwave, that's not the missile. Or I saw it and I'm like, that's the missile, not the Shockwave, and I got a little bit confused in that regard, which is not something you should do. I don't want to do that. But at the same time, I want to try that. Killed one of the enemies with Don't Blink in a room with Gull's Revenge. That's asking for trouble. We've been to the shop, we got an extra key, which is very nice. There's a green chest on the floor. This room, I had zone control in this room. Zone control long live the king on the last run. And the king was nowhere to be found. It was a big old pain in the butt. We're not immune to poison, unlike the last run. We've got to be a little bit careful about that. Would love to pick up some sort of poison immunity. We also had that, ooh, Don't Blink is actually okay here, as long as I'm careful. We also had a quite nice demon shop, the black market shop, cursed shop. Was able to get a couple of good things there, including that poison immunity, which played a big part of being able to have a nice time on the run, not having to worry so much about poison pursuit. And we flawlessed 4 of the bosses. We only didn't flawless the dragon, because that's the boss we died on. Whoa, my god. I probably should be trying to kill some of these enemies while they are jammed. But I guess the bullets don't really matter in that regard, because they do not drop money when you kill them. I thought there was gonna be another wave. Ooh. Did he drop money? Did that coin come from that popcorn guy that I killed? Hard to tell. I should kill these guys while Don't Blink is active. I should occasionally. There we go. Look at that. Extra cash. Everyone loves cash. Oh, they have so little HP. I'm always surprised. Blobs are the biggest target for Don't Blink, I think. Because they don't shoot bullets. They have a relatively low HP. When you kill them all jammed, they have a chance of dropping a nickel each. You can get them to split and create more blobs. We picked up a lot of money from that room, 126 credits total. I do like Curse mode because you get extra money, but it's also just a nice difficulty balance, I think. Getting the occasional cursed enemy that makes certain rooms more difficult. Oh, I got hit by the shockwave of all things. That's okay. I was about to say too, I don't really mind fighting the shotgunners with final attack because you don't get any final attack bullets out of them. But unfortunately, that jam shotgunner took a path that took him down by my escape route from the other shotgunners, and the shockwave sealed the deal and made me take a little bit of damage there because I couldn't get out of the way of anything. Had to try to make a dodge roll past him. You know what? Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Get your distance. Get your distance so you can actually take him out with the final attack shots away from you, so you don't have to make a sudden, quick, reflexive dodge roll to avoid taking damage. Thermal clips along with the king. Easy room. Without any more difficult modifiers like Gull's Revenge or Hammer Time. And we get another key. I kind of don't want to access the chest rooms right now. Kind of no point, unless it's gonna be a black chest that's gonna give me something really amazing like a makeshift cannon. You know, I might just rather not even worry about using the coolant so I can save the coolant for maybe a bit of combat, like this. Now, I didn't use it very effectively, but I could have used it effectively. You know, why use the coolant to put out the wick on the chest when we're gonna open the chest after the boss fight anyways and we know where it is, it's right down there. Honestly, I should have saved the coolant for this phase, because this phase with the possible veterans is much more difficult than just one shotgunner and one Pupulon, and you can kill the Pupulon pretty easily because the shotgunner only fires infrequently. You can easily just dodge his shot and then take out the Pupulon, so it's a little bit of a mistake, I think, that I made. Oh yeah, and that's another kind of little BS from that Blessed Mode run. Pot shots, right. Where I got hit from the Blobulord fight because there was an invisible Rat's Revenge trap on the sewer grate. I hate it when that happens. So I got hit from pot shots. That's an acceptable time to get hit, even though it is a little bit annoying. I kind of just didn't even realize it was pot shots. I was paying too much attention to the Rat's Revenge and the jammed veteran, or two jammed veterans rather. I think I was spending too much time worrying about trying to dodge him as opposed to paying attention to the room modifiers, but I was also trying to wait for the coolant to get charged. It was just a bad situation altogether. It's a difficult room. Difficult room with pot shots. That's for damn sure. There we go. Finally get to the boss fight. Let's fight the boss right now. Adrenaline Rush, Gull's Revenge. Gull's Revenge is not that bad here, but it is kind of annoying for situations like this right here. I don't mind it except for that attack, where we ideally want to not be moving. This one right here, you know what? That was such a bad move on my part. I'm so surprised we didn't take damage. I really thought we were gonna take a hit. Oh, and then I took a hit anyways. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. He was in the worst position for that dodge anyways. When he's in the middle sewer grate, that's the worst one, because that's the one that you're most likely to take damage on. It's Adrenaline Rush. That's why things are moving fast. God damn it. That's what I get for saying that I like playing on Cursed DD20. We're taking a lot of damage, and it's only gonna get worse as time goes on. Stop doing this attack. I need the ability to dodge. Everything is just getting faster and faster. This is not good. I've got another blank, but I don't want to use it. I want to try to save it. It's always Adrenaline Rush and Gull's Revenge. Those are the ones that lately seem to be giving me trouble. My timing gets off. I end up not being able to dodge at the right moment when I want to. I end up taking damage because of a missile that I'm not seeing or I'm not paying enough attention to. Okay. Let's open some chests. We have 5 keys. That's a mimic. We have 5 keys. We still have 4 HP. That's not bad. That's not a bad amount of HP to have. Would have obviously preferred if we could retain a little bit more HP, but hey, there's one right there. We have Armor of Thorns now. We'll use a key to grab this with the 5 keys that we have. I think that's a no-brainer. We're gonna open the green chest, which is gonna have a green level gun in it. And now I'm starting to think that maybe we have a chance, because having the Orgunny for the entire floor is not a very good weapon. I like having something that's a little bit better than that as a support weapon. Oh, fucking Christ. And of course we get the only weapon that's probably worse than any blue level weapon, freaking Blasphemy, which is actually pointless. Actually pointless. And I don't think we can drop it. I would like to. I will try. No, can't drop the Blasphemy. Perfect. Well, I suppose we should leave. We have 6 HP. That's not bad, but the Blasphemy is so bad. Honestly, here's the thing. I shouldn't have even picked it up because it is bad having it. It really is. I'm going to gun Q select it probably, and then, you know, take a swipe. It'll move me a little bit. Maybe it'll move me into a bullet. Maybe it might save me a little bit of damage if I can use it to break bullets, but without firing the shot from the weapon, it's not very good at all. Blasphemy is pretty much pointless in DD20 as the robot. it's extremely unfortunate. It's absolutely extremely unfortunate because that meant that that floor gave us nothing out of that chest. We did get the Beehive, and the Beehive is a very good boss killer even on DD20. Oh God! Even on DD20 because we can use it very effectively for gun Q and thermal clips. We can use it for a long time. So I'm fully expecting there to be a lead maiden in this room once we kill this gun nut. No, it's just grenades. There might still be a lead maiden, and he's gonna appear over here on the teleporter. Nope. Good. TLDR, good. I do not want to fight a lead maiden with a hammer coming down. Thermoclips, Gorgon's Gaze. At least it's not hammer time. I'm only gonna have time to kill one mage. It's gonna be the not jammed one. These are the apprentices, right? The apprentice gungerers. The ones that are just called Gunger, or the red ones. I think. Might as well wait. Yeah, you can make that dodge, but just wait. Balloon gun. Balloon gun is worth buying. Absolutely. In fact, I might even buy it right now. It's 54, it's very cheap, and it is very good. In fact, that's gonna be my new like secondary weapon when I'm not using the robot's right hand. In fact, this might just be my weapon. Being able to fire in homing tornadoes. That was such a bad dodge. Being able to fire in homing tornadoes is nice. I didn't actually mean to dodge down. I meant to dodge it down right, but the I hit the button way too fast. Being able to fire homing tornadoes is nice because your shots have a higher chance of landing, but also just having the ability to fly means we can use this weapon on Poison Pursuit, on thermal clips when we don't want to use anything else, when we don't need to use anything else. Right. It's like, of course I can't shoot. I don't want to actually be in there. It has a lot of knockback to the shots, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't know if piercing would make that any better. No, I think piercing would still apply the knockback to an enemy. Maybe it would reduce the knockback applied. Maybe that would be something that would be interesting to find and pick up for us. But even with the knockback, I think this is still extremely good for us, using the balloon gun whenever possible. HP for guns, we don't have HP, so that is a worthless room for us. See, like that missile, feels like that missile should have hit me. Felt like I wasn't close enough to avoid taking damage from it, but it didn't hit me, so I'm glad. Keep the balloon gun ammo going. Final attack, zone control, explosive fire is fine, because when they explode, they will not explode into bullets at all. That's a dangerous room, though. Final attack, bullets. Bullets are very annoying, and final attack is very annoying with them. Hopefully there's no chest in there that I just destroyed. Nope. They're killing enemies. Go balloons, go! Corsair, balloon gun, anything that fires homing bullets into a room. Oh, it's a mimic. So it was a mimic, it was just a mimic that aggroed me. That's okay. We're not gonna get the guaranteed gun drop from the boss, but maybe this means we can actually get something that's not a gun. Maybe we can get a passive or an active that's really good for us. Unlike that blessed mode run, where we got nothing. Got virtually, almost literally nothing out of the damn boss fights. Just gun after gun after gun that was worthless after worthless after worthless. An extra amulet is extremely good. That is worth green level. An extra blank per floor might end up being just extra armor per floor. But only if we use it correctly, so it is a little bit, not skill-based, but it is a little bit of a skill check. Can we use the blanks to avoid taking damage? Trying to be a little bit careful looking where I'm walking here. I don't want to get hit by Rat's Revenge traps and invisible Rat's Revenge traps. Was that 2 keys that dropped? It sounded like it was 2 keys, but we have 4 keys now. How many did I just have a second ago? I gotta fire in shots. That ghost has to get knocked back. And for some reason, these tornadoes, they're really good against Blobular Rancher. Like, I didn't spawn any blobs there. Maybe it was the fact that they didn't hit a wall before they disappeared or something. I don't know, but it worked out well. Dude, tornadoes! Oop. Right, unfriendly fire bullet just pushed me around. Whee! These tornadoes are really nice! Zone control, poison pursuit. This is unfortunate. We can fly. You son of a gun! You piece of shit bulletkin. Sorry for the harsh language, but he is a jerk. He shot me as I walked by him. Oh no. I should have walked into the pot, but it's habit to not walk into pots in case it's going to be a pot shot. That's a stupid excuse for that. I mean, we can just walk over here, pick up extra ammo for the balloon gun, but that is not a very good way of taking damage. So we should probably use the beehive against the boss. A pot means it's gonna be ammo conda? Ugh. 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 Gun cube pot shots dark was a night. Oh, this is effing terrible. This is terrifying. I'm actually just gonna pop a blank immediately. Just keep using the bee gun, man. I think even if he gets buffed, I should just keep shooting. Right next to me, good. Can't use that gun. Can't use that gun at all. This sucks. This sucks big time. I think we got it. I think we got it. I'm just gonna pop the last blank. I couldn't even look at his HP bar at all. I just had to focus on my character to avoid taking damage from anything that was possibly gonna come in and hit me. That was a good fight. That was a dangerous as hell fight though, my God. Did we find the secret room already? I don't think we did. I'm gonna take shots with the, as we'll use it with the org gunny. It's already a little bit low on ammo. Oof, that's, here it is, here it is, here it is. But I used my blanks. You know what? That's acceptable. We won't be able to access the secret room. I'm okay with that. I will gun bunch. And I think I'm gonna gun bunch the org gunny plus the charge shot. And you might be thinking, why not the Colt 1851? Well, the Colt 1851 is actually not that half bad. It takes a long time to reload. But I don't like having a single shot charge weapon in DD20 with thermal clips and gun queue and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get rid of charge shot. Unless I can get rid of blasphemy, which I can't. So let's get rid of charge shot. I'm gonna get rid of the org gunny. Now if I'm lucky, this will give me a green level gun, but if it gives me a blue level gun, that's okay, I'll accept it. Hopefully it's a good blue level gun. This is terrible. It's a trash weapon, and I'm just going to drop it and leave. So that was a big waste of guns, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna take the curse. I would much rather try to win on this run without LJ after me. This is gonna be a hard run. We don't have very much HP. I'm gonna go down into the Abbey and fight the old king too. We only have 7 HP, and we don't have amazing weapons. We've got the balloon gun, which I do enjoy, but it's so transient. You take damage at all, and this gun is gone. At least until you find another ammo drop. The beehive is really good for boss fights, but we do need to find another ammo drop for that. We don't have enough bullets to kill the old king. Like, not even close. Like, even having full ammo in the beehive is not gonna be enough to kill the old king. Lovely. 3 jam bulletins. Just don't shoot me when I walk by you this time. No. Sure, you know what? Take some shots with that. Like, a book fell off of the wall and I got very scared for a second. It's like, what the hell? Okay, beehive ammo, so now we have the gun for the boss fight. We need something else though. I think we're gonna be probably using the balloon gun against the boss. It's gonna be tough though, because I really don't want to take damage on the fight and lose the ammo in it. Especially because that's the gun I'm gonna be using for the fight, but I got nothing else going on. No other good boss killing weapons. This is a little bit stressful. The knockback from balloon gun is sometimes a pain in the butt. I think I'm a little bit late on my dodges. I need to dodge a little bit sooner. Yeah, the knockback from balloon gun is sometimes a pain in the butt, but it is still acceptable at this point. Come on. Come on, die ghosts, die. These guys have a lot of HP. I need a better room clearer. Curse ceramics. High stress situations. And Golgan's gaze. This is an opportunity for the tornadoes. Home in on him, kill him, follow him. Do my dirty work for me. In a situation like this, the knockback is really nice. Kind of keeps these bludgeons away from me. Curse ceramics, make sure there are none on the teleporter, just none in the entire room. We're probably gonna end up going through a lot of ammo in this gun, but I think it is worth it. It is going to save me a lot of damage, I think. And a lot of stress. When we don't need to use it, don't use it. This sucks. This sucks big time. Use the coolant. Keep this guy getting pushed around, electrified. My God. It's also adrenaline rush, I realize, at the end of the room. And it's another adrenaline rush. Gotta be careful with these adrenaline rushes, man. I'm not paying attention to it as much as I should. I noticed them only after it has started to get quite fast. A room like this, I think it's fine, because this room should be relatively easy. Just bulletkins and a bullat. That ain't too bad. And because it's explosive fire, those guys die very quickly. Haven't been let me pick up the key. Haven't been getting very many, Blobulin Rancher rooms, it feels like. Which is honestly good. Mass shotgun. It's okay, but I don't like that it only has 1 ammo in the clip capacity because of thermal clips. But maybe we can make this weapon work. I think though with balloon gun, with it still having ammo, that's gonna be what I'm gonna primarily be attempting to use. But mass shotgun, good for potentially finding secret rooms. And maybe even good for gun munching. It is green level, and I would like to gun munch it, I think. I would like to put it in the, oh, there's Blobulin Rancher. What the hell? I think I would like to put it in the gun muncher with something else that is maybe green level. I can't put the blasphemy in because it doesn't want that gun, but or anything else maybe. Maybe there's a green level gun we can buy, or maybe we'll get something from Brother Alburn or the secret room. Now, I'm looking at Mega Dowser and I'm looking at the sling and I'm thinking that those are very good weapons to have. In fact, I'm just gonna straight up buy the Mega Dowser. And I'm gonna use Mega Dowser Balloon Gun. Hot shots, long live the king. Cause I admit I like this combination because we need a beam weapon at some point. This room was very strange. We're gonna need a beam weapon at some point for potentially High Priest and for the dragon. Water gun is a good beam weapon. It's a good beam weapon that works basically starting now. That is a confirmed. You can fly. I almost didn't remember that we could fly, but we can fly. We can still dodge roll too. We can still fly. Now we can't fly. I put it away. That's a ghost! Wow. Ghost didn't stay on the map for very long before he teleported away. It's adrenaline rush, that's why it feels fast. Again, I'm not paying attention to the modifiers. It's adrenaline rush and I'm like, hey, it feels a little fast. Yeah, there's a reason for that. There's a big reason for that. A big reason for that. I like that. Knocking him into the pit immediately, what the hell? Saw the lasers coming out of the back. I was like, what the hell are those? What are those? Just a shockwave, just a shockwave. No time for panic. Reload, reload, reload. Pressing R would not switch me to the weapon I wanted. No. I like using the mass shotgun, but it's just too much of a pain in the ass in DD20. Final attack, poison pursuit. Well, you're dead. You're dead. Balloon gun, poison pursuit for the win, and it was explosive pyre, so the final attack didn't do anything. Aw, oh, shit. Yep. I should have probably popped a blank. I think I had enough time to make that work, but effing ghost appeared in front of me. What a jerk. Spawn another ghost, and the rat's revenge traps, making it difficult. Oh, get out of here, ghosts. No one likes you. Okay. Black chest. Oh, please, something good. The owl. We have poison owl blank synergy. We're getting there. We're building a synergy on this run, finally. I really want to pop a blank, but I worry about high stress being a modifier that we can get on the boss fight, so I'm not going to pop blanks right now. I'm going to wait. We've got the owl, so we technically do have a little bit of mini blankage that we can make work on that boss fight, but shit. Yeah, I saw that coming. Why have that gun out? You wanna know what that was? I think it was the tornado pushing the Bloodulon in the direction that I needed to dodge in, which was very unfortunate. It meant that I couldn't make the dodge I wanted to make. I had to kind of backtrack and ended up getting hit. Sometimes that tornado and the knockback can screw you, especially when it is not controllable, you know? Like, it's not like a jolter where if you shoot the enemy, they're going to get pushed away from you. It's, you know, the tornado can kind of turn around on itself a little bit, come back and hit you. And as a result, you have to be a little bit more careful with your shots. Especially with a Bloodulon that's not going to die. It is going to just power its way through the tornadoes and take damage. And expand itself and not actually die for quite some time. Poison Pursuit, Gull's Revenge, Unfriendly Fire. The big thing here is Poison Pursuit, which is going to make this very difficult, I feel like. I really wish I had balloon gun or any ability to fly, of course, or any sort of poison immunity. He is jam. That's gonna make this a little bit difficult, but I think we can make this run work, this fight work. We just gotta keep moving. As much as we can, keep moving. Hope that the owl protects us. I took damage. I thought I had that dodge, but I guess not. Just keep moving, just keep moving. Out of ammo in the beehive, switch to the sling. It's not gun Q or anything else, so we can just use the sling. Had to. That was close. Oh my God, that's a fast shot. It's not adrenaline rush, why does it feel fast? Thank you, owl. Almost walked in my own poison. I think we will survive. This is a tough fight for sure. Poison pursuit is making it difficult to make my dodges the way I want them to go. You know what, that's acceptable. Oh, the missile took care of it for me. We're done. Okay, we took a little bit of damage, but we're okay. Okay. Dueling laser. I think we're gonna gun munch this. Sounds a little bit unusual, but it only has one ammo in the clip, so we have to worry about that whole thing. Gun Q thermal clips being a pain in the ass with it. But it's also just kind of a little bit of annoying to use, but maybe it's actually gonna be really good for us. I don't know. Can't access the other secret room, that's very unfortunate. There are no more blanks, I purchased them all. We need ammo. I'm gonna take ammo for the balloon gun. And we are gonna gun munch because we have a couple of other guns that are out of ammo. Although maybe not because it is a beehive. Tell you what, I will gun munch the Colt and the shotgun, the mass shotgun. Not good enough. I need something else. I need something better. And the Dungeon Eagle is not something better. It's basically the same as the Colt. I believe this is a blue level gun, although I could be wrong about that, but even in that situation, it's still acceptable. We can gun munch this in the future. We're kind of, you know, gun munching, not really getting a whole lot of progress made on weapons, but kind of just has to be done. I guess it doesn't have to be done. We could have kept the Colt. We could have kept the Orgunny. We could have kept the mass shotgun, even though it is very dangerous to have for thermal clips. High stress gull ghost. Well, we want to do that. I do like the idea of just being able to take out an enemy or two. But we've got to be very careful. We've just got to be very careful with our shots. We've got to be very careful that we are actually... Ooh, 50 credits, very nice. We've got to be careful that we're not going to thermal clips ourselves to death, essentially. Not sure I actually killed anything over there, which is unfortunate, but at least we got him weak enough that he died very quickly. Thank you, Owl. All I need is like a gold amulet, and we've got an absolutely outstanding synergy with this owl, but it's gonna take a while to make that happen, I think. We gotta find it. I don't know, man. I am liking this dueling laser. When it works, it's gun Q, so. I was wondering why I couldn't switch to anything else. Gotta be paying attention. Gotta pay attention to the frickin' modifiers, you know? No. I missed because I didn't realize I had the weapon out. This is not the one I want. This is not the weapon I want. Yeah, I knew where you were. I just couldn't kill you in time. It's sling and then the frickin' dueling laser, and it's screwing me up. And I can't kill these guys. They're just expanding their numbers. Die! Oh my god, he's still expanding. Okay, pop that. We got the dueling laser, and he's dead. I couldn't kill him. I couldn't kill him at all. He's jammed, he has way too much HP, but at least he doesn't heal or anything, so it is just progress being made on the fight as you hit him. Oh, this is disastrous. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Yes, please. I don't know why this room, oh, you know what? I remember why this room, because of the frickin' fire blobs. Didn't want to have to deal with them. Okay, we want water gun, balloon gun. Right. Oh, why did I feel like that was gonna be a bad thing? Okay, only this guy remaining. Let's take him out. Can't quite yet. Okay, do that. Hit him. Hit him again. Keep hitting him. Keep hitting him. He's dying to the electricity. He's poisoned. Okay, they're all. We got it. We got it. We'll open with a dueling laser. There's a lot of like micromanagement going on here. Long live the king! Okay, we got the king. Now I think we electrify the ground and go to town with the electricity. It's gonna be the best way, I think, of getting rid of those fire blob dudes. We had to get rid of them. Oh my god! It got hit by the minecart. If we can just kill this debt, it should destroy the minecart. We just have to actually do enough damage. There we go. You know what? We have the ability to choose our weapon. Whenever it's not gun key, we should be switching to the water gun basically all the damn time. All right, dueling lasers charged. I'll admit, I'm liking opening a room with a dueling laser shot, killing an enemy basically immediately. This is a very weird hallway. It's going a long way. I can't tell if there's any other enemies in the room right now. I imagine there will be more. No, that's it, it's good. I was gonna switch to the Mega Dowser. The Winchester, we got 2 keys, we got 3 blanks. There is no excuse, I think, for us not to flawless the 3rd floor boss if we can get 6 blanks walking into that boss fight. That should be a pretty easy deal for us. Poison Pursuit, Cursed Ceramics, at least it's not pot shots. And honestly, you know, I can deal with a little bit of Poison Pursuit, especially with the water gun. Just kind of create water around me whenever I feel like I need a little bit of extra space, you know? Oh, God. Just kind of clear out the water. And and get the hell out of here. Before that blob comes. Oh, damn it. Should have had the water gun out for this, but that's okay. Whoa! The knocking me forward slightly scared the crap out of me. Okay, we need beehive ammo. Get scared by just swinging the blasphemy and then just lurching forward a little bit. Yo, it's scary, man. You don't know what the hell's going on. Heck Blaster. Okay, this is actually a really good gun for DD20 thanks to gun Q, thermal clips, and the fact that it is able to pierce the red mage's magic and allow you to kill them very easily. So I do enjoy the Heck Blaster. This is a weapon that I don't think you should gun munch. Especially in DD20. It is actually really good. Okay, dueling laser is charged. Shockwave, explosive pyre. Just take out one of them, basically. You know what? This room is not looking easy. I'll say that much. Oh, that was the wrong dodge. I dodged down left instead of left. Is it not Gull's Revenge? I thought this was Gull's Revenge. That's why I was moving around so much. I was like, where are the missiles? I don't know why I thought it was Gull's Revenge. It obviously wasn't. It was Poison Pursuit. That's bad damage to take, but again, I actually did try to dodge left and not down left. I didn't want to dodge down left because I saw that there was that Deadeye there. Just bad dodge. So this is Gull's Revenge. This is gonna be annoying as hell. But there were no reinforcements, it was actually relatively easy. Good. Hammer time, thermal clips. Actually seems pretty light on the hammer time, which is nice so far. What the hell happened there? He fired even though he was down, hiding under his metal little head. That was very scary. I think the owl got the kill. Which is silly if not sad that I couldn't get the kill, but the owl did. If I just fired one more shot, it would have been okay. 4 HP. This is not a lot of HP at all. Okay, muscle relaxant, better aim. That's acceptable, even though it is a little bit unimpressive. And we're done with the floor, so let's buy all the blanks. We'll buy one more key, I think. Maybe I'll come back and buy the other key too. But we gotta go fight the boss. What are we gonna use? We're gonna use balloon gun. We're gonna be using the beehive, dueling laser potentially, maybe the water gun. And hopefully it's not the mind flare. I would like the Treadnought, although we haven't seen Cannon Balrog in a little while. We haven't seen a lot of him anyways, so maybe he's gonna be what we're gonna end up fighting. We'll open with the dueling laser and then try to switch into the sling if it's not gun Q. It is gun Q and thermal clips. This is actually very dangerous. I'm actually gonna pop a blank immediately too. Weapons like the Heck Blaster are really good against this boss for this situation that we're in right now. But this is still very dangerous. Oh! I took damage! I didn't, why you, oh. In my brain, I saw those shots coming in and I thought to myself, there's no way they're gonna bounce off the wall and hit you. I actually don't know what happened there. I think maybe I swung the blasphemy for a quick second and it caused me to be in the wrong spot. Wow, this run is absolute trash. I am playing like absolute trash. I'm not saying this guy is a super easy flawless, but I think we've taken way too much damage on him. Taking a couple hits is way too much damage. This guy's a relatively easy boss. He touched me. Fucking Christ. Man, I'm on a bad streak of Gungeon. 2 HP. We used 6 blanks on that guy and we got hit 3 times. My God. Freaking wand cursed DD20 a couple of runs ago and now I'm playing like crap. I mean, that was a bad roll, thermal clips. But the fire didn't really cost me the damage. It was just my own inadequacy on that fight. Let's use dueling laser, water gun. I don't want to use heck blaster. Really do want to try to get more amulets to make the owl work better, but it's gonna be a little bit tricky. You gotta find amulets. I think we take beehive ammo. Something that we can fire and forget is probably gonna be really good for us. I think I need it. Last bullet standing, unfriendly fire, shockwave. So this guy's invincible, so he's gonna be very annoying here, I think. Probably just try to play it very slow, you know, like this. Water gun, balloon gun. Just don't blink. This should be very, very easy. Should basically be no reason to take damage here. If I do, don't. Okay, let's take balloon gun ammo. 108 shots isn't a lot, but it's actually very efficient, as long as we don't take damage ourselves. Come on. The modifiers in this room are pretty easy and straightforward. Nothing's really coming at me. We just play it slow. Play it slow. No, not the beehive. Not the blasphemy either. I'm gonna use that gun. I'm gonna destroy the chest and hopefully get junk. I was kind of thinking about opening it and maybe getting armor, but junk is a little bit more of a guarantee, I think, even though it's not guaranteed at all. This is gun queue, so we're just gonna have to shoot. That's not good. I hate getting the sling because whenever I get it, I have to take a moment to actually charge up a shot to fire it, which is not ideal. I think I'm gonna take heck blaster ammo. Sling is half out, but I really do think that filling up some of these other guns is gonna be better for us. Along with the king, so we're not even gonna be able to kill the Keeblekin, I think. Oh no, we got him. It's weird. I really didn't expect to be able to kill him until after we killed the king, but maybe the king was dead or didn't spawn. I thought it was another ghost. I was gonna be very pissed. I'm like, how did that ghost come over here? No, where did that ghost come from? He didn't come from anywhere. Get electrified, get killed. absolutely use a key to go into the shop because we need armor. I mean, there's a blank. We can buy the blank and maybe have a better chance of flawlessing the boss. We do have the balloon gun though. Balloon gun's very good against many of the bosses that you find on this floor, so I am kind of thinking that maybe what we're gonna probably want to end up doing is just using the balloon gun straight up for this floor's boss. Almost no matter what it is. Hardest, I think, is going to be the wallmonger. What do you want? Without dodge rolling. I will dodge roll if I have to. Don't think I won't. Poison Pursuit. Oh, I got a dodge roll. I'm on fire. I know it was challenge failed, but dude, I was on fire. It was thermal clips, and I fired a shot. I mean, that's my bad for firing a shot. You know, excuse me, but there's no other way to put out fire, so I was kind of in a unfortunate position where I had no option. Are they gonna be spent on this room? I can't remember. Really? Really? More? Yeah, they're spent. Just occasionally doing a 360 spin to put out the poison is actually kind of nice. We're done, we're done. Oh ho ho, what a paltry performance. Look, I was on fire. I hate this. Lovely. I don't like this at all. Especially with a ghost there. Yeah, that's absolutely spectacular. And it's a final attack too. Damn. As I was making the dodge, I'm like, I really hope it's not final attack. I don't have time to pay attention to that. And it was! Yay! God damn it. Well, if we get hit, we die. Let's do our best not to ever get hit again. Oh, shit, what? Just wanted to make a dodge roll, and that was a split second too late. My God, this game is hard. I feel like I've lost maybe a little bit of Gungeon mojo doing the last couple of recordings in one day today. That was not very good. Should have been able to get a little bit further in the run on that. We had actually some good stuff. Mega Dowser, Sling, Heck Blaster, Balloon Gun. Just bricked it up time after time after time, taking a lot of dumb damage. Just goes to show you, I need to practice. I need to get my groove back and keep playing some more Gungeon. So, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and hope to see you here again for the next round of Enter the Gungeon.